afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel, which is called The Astonishing History. So, for today, I am going to explore and dive in about who was Zahir Uddin Muhammad Babur, the first Mughal emperor and the founder of the Mughal Empire. So, before we start our video, please share and subscribe to our channel, the Astonishing History channel. And more than that, we are going to give more videos, amazing videos to your subscription. Just comment down below and tell me that which one of video do you want to start. So I will explain to you. Let's start. So Zahir Uddin Muhammad Babar was born on 14th of February 1483 in Fergana, Uzbekistan. When Babur was born, he was named after the Persian word Babur or Babur as tiger. Fun fact is that the Babur's parents were Umar Sheikh Mirza II and Kutlun Nigar Begum, the mother of Babur. It is said that the Babur's parents and ancestors were Amir Taimur or Taimur the Lane, the Amir who was the last ruler of the Mongol Empire, and Genghis Khan. He was the founder of the Mongol Empire, and he was the ancestor of Babur from his mother's side. As well for his father's side, his descendants were Taimur, the Lane. So from the Mongol to the name has changed from the Mongol to the Mughal Empire after the death of these two main characters who were Taimur and Genghis Khan. So Babur's father, who was Umar Sheikh Mirza II, he was the Prince of Samarkand and he was born in the year 1456 to 1495. In the year 1495, when his father Umar Sheikh Mirza had died due to an accident, his son, who was Babur, the future king, he was very depressed and he fell into miserable and ironic individuals. He made him cry, he became melancholy, and he missed his father very much because he was a very young boy at the age of 12. But later, in several years later, when he reached until the age of 17, Babur had married his first wife, who was Aisha Sultan Begum, the daughter of Sultan Ahmad Mirza and the king of Samarkand and Bukhara. So Sultan Ahmad Mirza was the king of Bukhara and Samarkand, and he told his daughter to marry Babur. So Babur had married Aisha Sultan Begum, the daughter of Sultan Ahmad Mirza. Later, Aisha Sultan Begum gave birth to only one daughter, who was Farooq Nisa. And Farooq Nisa was just a toddler when she died, and she was born in 1501. She died in 1501. 2 years later, 1503, Aisha Sultan Begum died, and Babur had married to Zainab Sultan Begum. Zainab Sultan Begum could not give birth to any child, so she died until a few years later. Then in 1506, Babur had married to Maham Begum, who was the mother of Humayun and Guldum Begum and Kamran Mirza. These were the real mother, the real bloodline of Maham Begum. Although Humayun's brother, who was Askari Mirza, Kamran Mirza, Hindal Mirza, and one more brother was called Kamran Mirza, and other one Humayun, these four brothers basically not real blood brothers. They were basically, except for Kamran Mirza, Hindal Mirza and Askari Mirza were two separate and step brothers of Humayun. Okay, Humayun's sister were also, they were Guldar Begum and other sister which Humayun had, but we are going to talk about Babur's sister. Now Babur had many sisters. Babur had seven sisters: Yagda Sultan Begum, Khanzada Begum, and other sisters who were related to Umar Sheikh Mirza's daughter. So the most loving person was Khanzada Begum. Khanzada Begum was the eldest daughter of Babur. So she had much support on Babur's war, and Babur had no economic failure and so on. So as for Khanzada Begum was the wife of Shaybani Khan, and she had much supported Babur because Babur was the younger son, and he was the younger son of Umar Sheikh Mirza. After his father's death after his father's death in 1495, Babur had not much concentrated on wars. He didn't know much how to fight with at the battlefields. He didn't know how to talk to leaders. He didn't know how to manage the sultanate or tribe wherever he was the king of. So this brought him much effortlessly battles. Like in 1501, the siege of Samarkand was started between Shaybani Khan and Babur. Because Shaybani Khan was the ruler for a long time, and he was ruler of Samarkand and Bihar, Bukhara, all these Uzbek leader was Shaybani Khan. As for Shaybani Khan, he had much power than Babur, and at the siege of Samarkand, Babur had only 240 troops at that time, and much of them did not support Babur. Although Shaybani Khan had around 3,000 to 4,000 troops, and he won against Babur. But Khanzada did not take advantage. The Khanzada also focused on his brother Babur and managed hard as to expand the empire. So in 1510, the Battle of Merv was started. And this battle was against Shah Ismail, the founder of the Safavid Empire, and Shaybani Khan. Although more than 100,000 troops were fought in that battle, and there was such a bloodshed battle that many soldiers had died due to that war. And Shah Ismail had killed Shaybani Khan at the Battle of Merv in 1510. After several years, when Khanzada Begum grew old, and although Khanzada Begum had not took revenge for Shaybani Khan's death with Shah Ismail, although she was not directly involved in this political influence. Babur was present there, but she was not directly involved with the political incidents which happened in 1510. In the year 1517, Sikandar Lodi, the father of Ibrahim Lodi, died by cancer, and his son Ibrahim Lodi became the next king. And Ibrahim Lodi was born in 1480, and he was the most cruel king in Indian history, because then after that of Sikandar Lodi in 1517, Ibrahim Lodi ruled for 9 years, for around 1517 to 1526. As well for Ibrahim Lodi, he had declined the Delhi Sultanate, and the Delhi Sultanate ruled from 1205 to 1526. Although Ibrahim Lodi had no interest in ruling except for flogging his nobles or punishing his wazirs, punishing his men. Okay, these were all the part where Ibrahim Lodi fought his nobles, wazirs, and he did not took interest in that. But however, when Ibrahim Lodi became the king, he was not a political or a very well behaved person. Although in the year 1526, 1525 to 1526, Dalul Khan Lodi, the governor of Punjab, wrote a letter to Babur. The letter was written that Babur, dear Babur, you can come to me and I will invite you to Hindustan. This was the first time when Babur had came to Hindustan in 1526. But before that, when Dahul Khan Lori wrote the letter to Babur, Babur was at Kabul at that time. And when he heard the letter, when he got the letter in Kabul, he talked about this incident which was going on in Delhi. He talked to his nobles, his wazirs, his tribesmen, leaders, governors. They talked to each other in the tribe. So, Babur had focused on Delhi. So he accepted, and later on, he marched towards Delhi. In Delhi, but Ibrahim Lodi was the main sultan at the time from 1517 to 1526. Okay, when Ibrahim Lodi had heard about the news of Babur, that Babur is coming to Delhi towards, so he had executed the Khan Lodi, the person who wrote the letter to Babur. Although Babur's forces were much stronger than Ibrahim Lodi, because Ibrahim Lodi had less force than Babur. Although Babur had more force, plus he took the cannons. He asked the cannons from the Ottoman Empire by Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent, gave the cannons to Babur to focus on the war and to conquer Delhi. Now, after the during the Battle of Panipat, this is the main battle which is called the Battle of Panipat. The Battle of Panipat was started on 21st March 1526. So, although Babur won the victorious rule in 1526, which is called the Battle of Panipat. Ibrahim Lodi died and was killed in action. Now, after the Battle of Panipat, what really happened? That Rana Sanga was the ruler of Mewar, and Rana Sanga wanted that after Ibrahim Lodi's death, he can become the next ruler. So this did not happen at all. Rana Sanga became the ruler of Mewar, and plus he wanted to expose his dynasty, but this could not happen. When Ibrahim Lodi died, the emperor became the first Mughal emperor, who was Babur. So Babur founded the Mughal dynasty in 1526. When Rana Sanga heard about this news that Babur had won and Babur had founded the Mughal Empire, Rana Sanga was very furious at that time because Rana Sanga wanted his own empire to expose and expand much as he can. So this did not happen. Rana Sanga was jealous. He was full of envy against Babur. He wanted to attack Babur and kill Babur. So although on 15 March 1527, the Battle of Khandwa was started, and around more than 100,000 troops were fought against the battle. Such bloodshed, bloody wars, and Rana Sanga himself, he died in the battle. Fun fact about Rana Sanga had only one eye, which is stabbed by his brother, and only one arm, which his elder brothers had killed, as tried to kill them. So once Rana Sanga had want to become a king, he was not able to become a king. He had to take over his land, but although he died in the Battle of Khandwa and got killed in action. Now, the next year, in 1528, Madan Roy, the ruler of Rajasthan, he was the king of Rajasthan at that time, and he ruled under Malwa. Babur had attacked Madan Roy as well, and he was also killed in action. The next year after that, in 1529, Mahmud Lodi and Nusrat Fateh Nusrat Khan Ali Shah were the member alliance of Mahmud Khan Lodi. Now Mahmud Khan Lodi is the brother of Ibrahim Khan Lodi. So what did these both brothers do? They tried to kill Babur. Although Babur had more power than all of these people, the enemies of Babur, they fought the battle and they won against Babur. So Babur won the battle in 1529. He won the battle in 1526, Panipat, then 1527, 1528, 1529, and then in 1530 Babur dies. Okay. Now I will tell you about Babur's children for a while. Babur's children were Humayun, Kamran Mirza, Hindal Mirza, and Askari Mirza. These were the four sons of Babur. Now, fun fact is that Hindal Mirza was the mother. Hindal's mother was Dildar Begum, and Askari Mirza's mother was Kulrukh Begum. Babur had married 8 wives, and he had more capability after getting alliances with the Ottoman Empire and the Safavid Empire. Due to that, Babur had ruled only for 4 years, and he died at the age of 46. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for sharing, subscribe, and comment down below the which of the empire do you like. For the next time, we will talk about Humayun and his biography, his battles, and his reign. So I hope you like the story. Thank you. Goodbye.